This at least he's your stimulus package update. 2020. We have great news as it appears that Nancy Pelosi and the White House struck a deal. Nancy Pelosi stated, "We are just about there" in a recent interview. Here's an excerpt from a recent article. White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows said Wednesday that he hoped for a deal on a new coronavirus stimulus bill this week. "I am optimistic," Meadows said on the Fox Business Network. "We do share one goal, and that is hopefully to get some kind of deal in the next 48 hours or so. I can tell you that negotiations have entered a new phase which is more on the technical side of trying to get the language right. If we can agree upon the numbers," he said. "We're still apart, still a number to work on, but the last 24 hours have moved the ball down the field." House Speaker Nancy Pelosi offered a similar rosy assessment on MSNBC a few hours later. She met with Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin later in the day. "I think we have a prospect for an agreement," Pelosi said on MSNBC. "None of it is so, if you want to make a decision. And as I say, and he says to me and I say to him, why would I even be talking to you if we didn't think we could and need to have a decision and agreement?" Her spokesman Drew Hamill, reported more progress after the meeting with Mnuchin. The wild card remains the Senate Republicans, who have refused to consider any legislation close to the $2.2 trillion measure passed by the House or the $1.8 trillion offered by the White House. Met with GOP senators over lunch Wednesday. "We don't have a Pelosi-Mnuchin deal yet," Meadows told reporters on Capitol Hill. "Once we get a deal there, hopefully we'll be able to discuss the merits with our Senate colleagues." The Senate on Wednesday failed to pass a scaled-down $500 billion bill that provided aid to small businesses, $300 a week and after unemployment insurance payments, and the ability to do some charitable donations while taking the standard income tax deduction. It would have also increased tax-free support for religious and other private schools and protected businesses and non-profit institutions such as colleges from lawsuit. If employees or customers get ill from coronavirus. The measure did not include another round of stimulus checks nor any aid for state and local government to help them pay you the salaries of police officers, firefighters, healthcare workers, teachers and other public employees. McConnell blasted the Democrats on the Senate floor for demanding wheelbarrows of cash, out of any proportion of COVID-1, for state and city governments that Democrats have mismanaged for decades. Democrats have countered McConnell's argument by pointing to studies that show Republican-run states such as his home state of Kentucky get far more federal dollars than taxpayers contribute to Washington. New Jersey, it's only 90 cents on every dollar as tax for yourself shell out to the federal government. "We are stimulus. We hold firm to all believe that the American people are in dire need of stimulus and soul ailing economy. We thank Nancy Pelosi and the White House for their valiant efforts in this time." Once again, this is your stimulus review. Please like and subscribe.